Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity. November 8033 Foxtrot Cessna flight training device that I built right here at home. It is, what day is today? Saturday, the 11th of February 2023. Hope everyone's had a good day. Last night we replaced the right side yoke in Felicity with the new Yoko Plus unit. I learned a lot about I learned that I need to learn a lot about flying on the right side. It's definitely a whole different ball game. But we're not going to be doing any of that today. We will be back in the left seat using our new Stationair 206 on skis, flying out of Midway up along the coast and into OshKosh. There is a real world, my understanding is there's a real world event that occurs up at OshKosh called Winter Flight Fest, put on by the EAA. So we're just kind of more or less mimicking that event with the Virtual USA Flying Club. It's one of their events that they're hosting this evening, which I am happy to say I'm a proud member of that club, along with the Pilot Club. DreamNid, hello, welcome. Just kind of discussing what we're doing here. It's a fly-in style event, so departure is kind of at our discretion. I've decided to fly out of Midway because, MIGS is no longer available. So we'll fly out of Midway, and then we'll head east. We'll probably follow these railroad tracks or power lines up over to the coast, and just follow the coastline up north. I want to do a full stop at Kenosha. That's my airport. I want to see how it looks in X-Plane 12. And then we'll probably use Milwaukee as a overfly or flyby waypoint. When I say fly by, we're just going to kind of fly by it, not necessarily directly over it per se. And then up to OshKosh, which is technically we are going to Pioneer. So let me just, I want to say it's Whiskey Sierra 17. Is that right? Yeah, I think that is correct. Pioneer. So that is going to be our destination. Hey Drippy, hello my friend, welcome. Pioneer Airfield is going to be our destination. There is a small grass runway there, 1-3 and 3-1. Let's go ahead and discuss Pioneer. I don't know a whole lot about it yet. So if we talk about new craft, that's our acronym for our regulatory pre-flight requirements, where we talk about NOTAMs, weather, known ATC delays, runway lengths, alternate airports, fuel requirements, and takeoff and landing performance. So we'll break it down real quick. Pioneer. Take a look here. No NOTAMs that we're going to be concerned with. Weather-wise, not going to be using real-world weather per se. I have injected snow into the weather for our event this evening, but we do have the up-to-date winds, pressure, and pressures. So I kept winds and pressure. I had to adjust the temperature a little bit for to maintain the snow. So winds, pressures, and ceilings, we have all of that. Temperature is going to be different, and the snow on the ground is going to be different. Known ATC delays, I don't think we're going to have any VATSIM coverage, at least last I checked. We'll check again real quick. So Chicago Center's offline currently. So out of Midway, it will likely be Unicom 122.8, but we will double check that again once we get into the aircraft. So as far as known ATC delays, I'm not going to anticipate on any. Runway, the runway at Pioneer looks like it's 1,980 feet by 130 feet wide. Runway 31 has right traffic. So runway 31 has right traffic. So we don't want to fly south of the airport, southwest of the airport there. That's my understanding as far as their pattern. So 313 is going to have left. So our pattern is essentially regardless of our runway. We are on skis. It's going to be interesting. I've never flown an aircraft with skis on it in X-Plane 11 or X-Plane 12. Never flown this aircraft yet either. So we're going to be flying a new aircraft on new style of gear. So it should be interesting. And again, it's a stationary 206. I did have to do a little bit of messing around with the actual aircraft to get it to look somewhat decently in our setup. Simply removed some of the interior objects. But it really does look like an amazing aircraft. Should be fun to fly. I was going through the checklist, and surprisingly it matched very similarly to the 182 and the 210 checklist that I own. So we are going to go ahead and use the 210 checklist for today. The numbers for that one seem to be a bit more, match a bit more than the 182 numbers do. So, as far as alternates, I mean, we've got OshKosh right there and all the amount of runway in the world should we need it. But our goal is to try and get down onto this grass runway on our skis. But like I said, OshKosh is literally right there. So if we need to use one of those longer runways, they will be right there at our disposal. Fuel requirements. We're going to be daytime VFR. We know that we need at least enough fuel to get to our destination, plus another half hour of flight time. So we'll take a look at that once we get into the aircraft there. And takeoff and landing performance. Again, I have no idea how we're going to do. I've never landed on skis before. I've got the runway set to a snowy condition. We may not have any braking authority whatsoever. I don't know how that's going to work out. We can do our best to use aerodynamic braking to our advantage. If it was a real aircraft, and if I was flying with somebody, we would just open both doors and slow it down real quick and in a hurry. But that does kind of take two people, and it's kind of a simultaneous action. That way you don't inadvertently yaw the aircraft one way or the other. Alright, I think that's enough discussing for our destination. Let's take a look at our route again real quick. Out of Midway, over to the coast, following the coast up, doing a full stop at Kenosha, flying by Milwaukee, and then we can either follow the coast up just a little bit more, but from Milwaukee probably start making direct, actually we've got a great VOR there we can use. So let's just add this VOR into the mix, which is Badger, BAE. So if we wanted to use that VOR, we could just follow this is 165 345 radial north directly there almost, so we could do that too. There's our plan. That looks good. So I am loaded up at the GA ramp at Midway. Looks like we've got some traffic on the ground here. Southwest 5451. Steven 909075. Hello, welcome. Before we get started, I do need to say thank you to Reset Transponder, who came in with a follow earlier today while we were offline. So thank you for that follow. I think we're good. I think we're going to go ahead and head to the aircraft to get it started up, file our flight plan.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Nobody's talking to you, Google. Okay, I'll see you over at the aircraft. Alright, hello everyone. Here we are in our Station Air 206. I can tell you this thing was real easy to get set up in here as far as hardware goes. Because typically in most aircraft the 530 is set as COM1, and in this aircraft I've got the 430 as COM1. So Brenda made it real easy to swap out the radios between the 530 and the 430 for COM1 and COM2. Let's do a quick walk around. Take a look at our aircraft here. Here is our 206 on skis. Tires all look good, don't see any signs of oil leaks there. Let's go ahead and get all of our lights on, do a light check. Alright, taxi and landing light are on. Green on the right, the strobe. Red on the left with the strobe. Beacon. This one does not appear to have a white light on. Yep, sure does. White light in the rear there. baggage door there. Alright, cables all look good. Rudder cable. Elevator. Alright, working. Ailerons appear to be free and correct. And fuel caps are installed in a streamlined position. Okay, let's get our bird started up here. Okay. Weight and balance. Let's talk about weight and balance. We go into this menu thing. Okay. Tell you what, let's put me in the front seat. We'll put you in the passenger seat, and I'll be average on weight. And tell you what, we'll take the kids. Fuel is going full on both. So it looks like this aircraft carries a total of 88 gallons of usable fuel. So that is 528 pounds of fuel. M. Stein, hello. Okay, weight and balance looks good. I think that's all we need in this little thingy here. Okay. Did our walk around, got our fuel. Please go ahead and keep your seatbelt fastened to the duration of this flight here. If you do get uncomfortable, please let me know so that we can terminate the flight. Circuit breakers are all in. Alternate static air is in. Start checklist, seat track, we'll get scooted up here. So I can reach the rudder pedals. Avionics are off, autopilot's off. Our the cow flaps. Alright, cow flaps are open. Hey Drippy, don't be uncomfortable. We'll probably be alright, maybe. In this new aircraft on skis that we've never flown yet. Out of curiosity, what kind of FPS? Right now, sitting on the ramp here. Get about 28.
please note that I limit my frame rate externally. I really don't need any more than 30. So by doing that, it gives me smoother frames across the board. So on average, I get about 30, unless I'm over Boston, and then it drops down to maybe 22, 23. Okay, where were we at here? Count that. We got those open. Make sure it's going to go full rich. Prop is high. Alright. Master on. Clear prop. It's clear on the left. And clear on the right. Clear up front. Get our beacon on. And fuel pump. Okay. And then mags to start. Look for oil pressure. Lights as required. Okay, we go. Check something real quick here. Alright, I need to figure out. I need to step out for just a second. Sorry about that. I think something came unplugged. Unless my remote just went dead. Something is going on with either the sim shaker doesn't like this aircraft for some reason. restart it and see what happens. So Sim Shaker and its co-part Sim Shaker for aviators. The two of those combined do the butt kickers under the seat where I can kind of feel things, but for some reason it's being way overmodulated and vibrating in the basement. Well, the floor below me. Girlfriend's downstairs working, so I can't have that right now. But I am gonna have to look into it. I don't know if it's a data rep issue with the aircraft or whatnot. Okay. Why is that mouse yoke there? Alright, that's better. Alright, where were we at here before I got sidetracked with the butt kicker thing? Alright, let's take a look at our gauges, make sure that everything is reading. I am using a panel I put together real quick, Air Manager. It's kind of a hybrid 210 and 182 panel that I threw together real quick. It looks like our tachometer's working. Altimeter at Midway, field elevation, looks like it's 620 feet. Okay, 620 feet. That's working. Okay, VOR1, VOR2. I don't even know why I bother touching that thing. Exhaust temperature's working. Fuel flow's working. Manifold pressure's working. Wheel temperature's coming up. Alright. Let me confirm some numbers here real quick. Looks like red line on this tack is showing 2700-ish. Actual red line 2750. Okay, so that's close enough there. Airspeed indicator looks like VNE 180. That looks good there. Okay. Okay, so that one's fuel flow gallons per hour. This one is fuel flow pounds per hour times 10. Okay. Then manifold pressure. Okay, that's responding. Okay, so it looks like all of our instrumentation is working accurately and is true enough to the aircraft so that I can rely on it. So airspeed's accurate. Our red line's about the actual aircraft red line's about 50 more, so this is 50 less than actual, so that's not going to be an issue. If anything, it'll keep us under red line. But everything else is looking good there. Avionics, let's get those on. Oil pressure is good. Lights, let's turn our landing light on for safety. Seat belts. Alright, seatbelts on. Lamps are up. Oops. Alright. Flaps are working. Flaps are up. Alright, confirm that. Avionics. COM 2 takes a while to respawn there. Oh. Let's see here. Let's see, plugins. Radio panel, COM 8, personality. Pilot transponder, so I need to make that nav to DME distance and ground speed. Okay. Let's check this here. Okay, that's either about personality 1. We need to make this COM 2. Personality 2, nav 2. Let's find a VOR. Is there a close VOR here that we can test real quick? This one probably will work. 114.2. Right, needle swung. Okay, nav 2 is functional. Let's just use that same one to confirm that we have a working nav 1. 114.2. Alright, needle swung. Okay, I can grab it. Alright, nav 1 audio confirmed. I think we're good. Pre-taxi checklist, seatbelts, flaps, avionics, ATIS, AWOS. Let's grab some weather. 132.75.
Midway information Alpha 21.5 Zulu wind 210 degrees at 6 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature -5. Dew point -19. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runways 22 left, 22 right. Departing runways 13 center, 13 left, 13 right. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha. Midway information Alpha. 21.5 Zulu wind 210 degrees at 6 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature -5. Dew point -19. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runways 22 left, 22 right. Departing runways 13 center, 13 left, 13 right. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha.
Okay, winds are 210 at 6. I don't know why they announced when they would have said runway 13 center left and right for departure with the winds. But I imagine if you're flying into Midway, you're a little bit bigger than me most of the time. Alright, let's double check for any sort of overlying ATC coverage before we just take off here. Something might have popped up here. Oh, we do have Chicago Center online now. So let's refresh this, shall we? Okay, that'll work. So we got Chicago Center online. Approach. Alright, we're gonna have to contact approach for departure out of here. So that being said, let's not jot some frequencies down that we're gonna need. So ATIS 132.75. Chicago departure 119.0 and center 120.35. Okay, let's grab this ATIS now, 132.75. If it's active. That ATIS may not be playing.
Midway information Alpha. 21.5 Zulu wind 210 degrees at 6 knots.
This is
Visibility more than
explained to
10
ATIS.
miles. Sky clear. Temperature -5. Dew point -19. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runways 22 left, 22 right. Departing runways 13 center, 13 left.
So I kind of have to
Eyes on initial contact you have information Alpha.
I kind of have to take that with a grain of salt because that explains ATIS. That is not necessarily what VATSIM is. So it's got an ATIS frequency listed here, 132.75, but for some reason we're not grabbing it. And we're right here on the ground at Midway, so I'm not sure why that would be. 119.0, let's get that.
CGX701. Looks like Chicago Center keeps going on and offline, so for now, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. They may be looking for you here in a few minutes, though.
I appreciate the heads up and appreciate the service. Have a great night. CGX701. See ya.
I need to double check my push to talk button is mapped correctly. And it is, okay. Well, the temperatures come up just a bit. Heading indicator to compass. Brakes will test, well, we may not have much braking authority being on skis. Let's make sure that we're still on skis. Yep, our skis are still there. Okay, the flight plan, let's get a flight plan filed here. So we are Midway. Alright, Midway to Kenosha, Milwaukee. And then that VOR, which was 116.4. That's the Badger. And that's 3, 4, or 5 degree.
Chicago departure,
Cross line.
Hold on, Austin with Sierra.
November 8033 Foxtrot, type VFR, type
2891, Chicago departure,
206.
expect the PDC.
Lightweight category,
PDC 2991.
slant golf. Departure, we are at Midway. Off block time, line. What did it say, 0250. Altitude, what's our cruise altitude going to be for this trip?
At Chicago approach, United 4155, information Sierra, looking to copy IFR over to Kilo India Alpha Delta.
We'll just say
4155, I just sent you a PDC, let me know if you didn't get it or if you need a voice clearance.
Hey firm, I just received it, the 4155.
Airspeed, I'm not sure exactly what this plane's going to cruise at, but I'm hoping we're going to make at least 140, maybe. And arrival, WS 17, alternate, OshKosh, en route time, about an hour. Fuel endurance, we had what did we have for fuel? I know I okay. So I needed to calculate this. 500 pounds of fuel, so I figure, just as figure 80 gallons. I would need to know the fuel burn during cruise, which honestly I don't know yet, so let's just say let's say 14. That may be a little low, maybe a little high, I don't know. But if we have, where's my friggin' calculator? $500 divided by gosh, it's so embarrassing right now. Well, I want 88. I was thinking pounds. I want 80 gallons. Divided by 15 gallons per hour. 15, 30, 4, 5, so...
United 2091.
I just want to question about our routing. Turns out we don't have a config for Rob in our database. Wondering if we could just take Fort Smith direct to window.
So that would be 75 gallons for 5 hours, and then 5 gallons. So it's actually 5.33.
Fort TAC, direct window to join the Sweezy 6.
Fort Smith direct window for the
So for
arrival.
flight planning, let's just say 4.5 hours. That's still plenty of fuel for our our VFR fuel requirements. Okay. Virtual USA Flying Club. Alright. Confirm. Call sign VFR. Aircraft type. Equipment type. Route. Flight plans file. Chicago departure, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Alright, 8033 Foxtrot, Chicago departure, good.
Good evening, I am at the GA ramp here at Midway, and I am looking for a VFR departure to the north. Negative on the ATIS, but I do have local weather. We are a type 206 land golf.
8033 Foxtrot, runway 22 left, taxi via Yankee, cross runway 31 left, 31 center, 31 right, on Yankee, those are all closed. And you're looking for VFR flight following?
Affirmative VFR flight following Fable 33 Foxtrot. And can you repeat taxi again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, number 8033 Foxtrot, runway 22 left, taxi via Yankee, cross runway 31 left, 31 center, and 31 right, and I'll start working on the flight following code for you.
Runway 22 left via Yankee, cross 31 left, center, and right, November 8033 Foxtrot. So
Chicago approach, United 4155, information Sierra.
I'll go up to Yankee 4.
And 4155, 4155, runway 28 right at
Okay, so that's
November
Foxtrot
5,
and
taxi
Foxtrot 2.
Alpha 9,
So that's
Bravo,
looking to my left.
November 5.
Alright, so I'll have to go...
8 right via Alpha 9, Bravo, November 5, United 4155. Approach your call for American 792.
Okay. Park and break off.
Last caller approach, American call sign, I'm not calling for you. I don't know who is though.
Alright, it says Yankee 4, and it looks like it, yes. No brakes, no brakes. Slightly brakes.
And Chicago approach, United 4155.
Yeah, 4155, go ahead.
To verify, you giving us an intersection departure off of 28 right from November 5, or did I take that down wrong?
4155, that's affirmative, runway 28 right at November 5.
Alright, 85, November 28 right at November 5, United 4155.
I don't think...
8033 Foxtrot, when able, recycle transponders, clock 5102.
5102, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, my runway's not snowy enough for some reason. I don't know why that is. Let me see what's going on here. Customize. We were cleared across all 3 runways. Still gonna look. And we're going 2-2 left. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Pay attention. Yeah, it does seem to be taxiing awfully fast, and it's with almost no power. Okay, so we do have a little bit of...
8033 Foxtrot, maintain VFR in the Chicago class Bravo at or below 4,500. Runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Maintain VFR to the Bravo at or below 4,500, runway 22 left, clear takeoff, November 8033 Foxtrot. Let's get our strobes on, let's get our nav lights on, which has our ADS-B. Let's go down here and try a run up. run-up checklist we got here. Brakes are on. Fuel is on the left tank. Okay. Flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator and rudder true and responsive. Instruments looking good there. Mixture's full rich. And 1700 RPM. Here we go. Left mag, there's a drop. Right mag, there's a drop. Once I accept the takeoff clearance, you should be taking off and real life. I should have declined the clearance. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It was kind of odd. He gave me a takeoff clearance before I even crossed Quebec, but I don't know. Alright, where we at here? Let's finish our run up.
Roach 94155, holding short 28.
Okay, cycle the prop.
At November 5, ready for departure.
There it is.
4155 on departure, turn left heading 120, runway 28 right at November 5, clear for takeoff.
I'm going to cycle it about 3 times.
Left turn to 120, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, United 4155.
Okay, so the oil pressure dropped, manifold pressure rose, so our prop and governor is working there. Suctions in the green. Oil pressure in the green. We are charging, good fuel flow. Let's go ahead and idle back here. Okay, everything's good there. Throttle friction feels good. Let's go ahead and go. We've been hanging out here long enough. Alright, here we go. Mixture's full rich and full power.
That's all aircraft information. Tank does not turn out here. Altimeter 3018.
Airspeed's coming alive. Okay, it's rotate. Positive rate.
All aircraft information. Oscar's now current at Midway, altimeter 3019.
O'Hare approach, American 792 at flight level 27,000, descending 11,000, American 792.
Radio check, radio check. Other clear, help me. At 4155, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 15,000.
15,000, United 4155.
8033 Foxtrot, Chicago departure, radar contact, one able, say altitude passing.
Currently passing 1,800, climbing 4,500.
Number 33 Foxtrot, thanks. Break, United 792, Chicago approach, ident.
Good evening, this is November 112. 219er, I'm at ramp 26 and I'm going from KORD to KMKE and I need VFR request with flight following.
American 792, ident's not observed. We'll wait till you get down a little lower. Call me past at 15,000. Call you 15,000, United 2091, runway 28 right at November 5, taxi via Alpha 9, Bravo, November 5. I think let's let me get 22 left for United 2091. Yeah, United 2091, taxi via, we'll call it Alpha 9.
Well, I really enjoy how this airplane has flown so far.
Alpha 9, Bravo, Victor, United 2091.
Number 33 Foxtrot, maintain VFR, cleared on course.
Maintained VFR cleared on course, November 33 Foxtrot.
4155, clear direct mobile.
Direct mobile, United 4155.
Or 11.
Yes, this
enable, say aircraft type.
this new F-mod sounds really cool.
November 11219er, I'm in a Cessna 172 and I want to fly and maintain at 2500.
Or 11219er, enable, recycle transponder, squawk 5103 and advise when ready for taxi. Expect runway 28 right at Echo Echo.
Epstein agrees as well.
November 11219er, squawk 5103, expect taxi to runway 28 right, Echo Echo.
Yes, Dreamhead, we were clear to the Bravo at or below 4,500 VFR.
Spirit 27, ready to taxi from gate 13 to
Spirit Wings 2707, Chicago approach. You broke up there at the end. What runway are you looking for?
be right at November 5, I think you're departing.
Spirit Wings 2707, runway 28 right at November 5, taxi via Alpha 10, Bravo, November 5, give way to the 737, entering Bravo now.
Taxi via Alpha 10, Bravo, November 5, give way to the 737, enter Bravo, November, Spirit 2707.
We can't really go through that cloud there. Let's turn up towards the coast.
10 miles south, above VMR, but level 240. 4155, you're in my airspace, your services terminate, frequency change approved.
Over to advisory, thanks for the ATC, 155, we'll see ya.
November 11219, record taxi, runway 28 right.
Yep, and Dreamhead, you are correct. Ground controllers cannot give a clearance.
Southwest 247,
We are talking with approach.
Still outside my range here.
Approach did give us the clearance to the Bravo, but yes, it is a VATSIM-ism. Normally we'd have to, talk to ground first. But we talked to approach directly first. That approach was our initial contact.
American 792, right in. Roger, identity. Marines on. American 792, radar contact. Call it 10 miles south of the Juliet VOR. Do you want 28 center or 27 left tonight?
28 center, please, American 792.
American 792, copy. You can expect vector visual runway 28 center to O'Hare, altimeter 3018.
Yep, we're heading to Chicago.
28 center and altimeter, American 792.
November 11219er. Are you ready to go?
Yes, sir. November 11219, ready for taxi.
November 11219er, runway 28 right, Echo Echo, taxi via Bravo Bravo, Papa, Echo Echo, the O'Hare altimeter 3018.
November 11219er, taxi runway 28 Echo Echo, Papa Bravo Bravo.
792, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, American 7.
Vulcan error. Oh no, I'm dying. Are you still cranked? Do you still have your sliders cranked all the way up? Maybe bump them down just a notch each and see if that doesn't take care of it.
Approach you want us to take Bravo 1 to November for Spirit 207.
Alright.
Fairway 2707, yeah, Bravo 1 November 5.
We're about to do something very highly VFR illegal.
11219. It looks like you took a wrong turn. Let's go Zulu Papa to Echo Echo for runway 28 right. Echo Echo cross runway 28 center on Zulu now.
But I've done this with every flight simulator I've been in. FSX,
November 11219, source sir.
P3D. So we're going to slice right through the Sears Tower antenna there. WestJet, hello. So when my first flight simulator with my grandpa, back when he first started doing flight simulation, we would take off from Chicago MiGs, and that would put us on a direct course straight to this tower right here, and he just loved. He was just tickled pink to fly through the antennas on this tower because it's one thing that he had never been able to do.
Get 792 radar contact. Lost 1
Granted,
the O'Hare Airport.
It was Flight Simulator 4.0, and it was DOS based, and the graphics were certainly not what they are today.
Wing 2707 on departure, turn left heading 180, runway 28 right at November 5, clear for takeoff.
So, and again, I'm going to emphasize and say that this is very, very highly VFR illegal. You know that we need 500 feet over obstacles. You know, we're buzzing around here in the Bravo. I mean, granted, are we under that shell? We might be under the shell, but still. WestJet, we're in our stationary 206. Right, and here we go.
Runway 22 left, line up and away.
22 left, line up, going United 2391.
Score! Alright, now that I got that out of my system, let's get back onto alright, so our VFR cruising altitude, we're going up to 4,500 feet. I'm starting to really enjoy this plane.
United 2091.
This is a
Turn left heading 150, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Left 150, 22 left, clear for takeoff, United 1071.
November 1129, sorry, I'm glitching out really bad.
This is the Miranda Station Air 206. I stripped down some of the interior cockpit objects, but so far I'm really liking it. For me to compare this to my custom, I'll call it custom 182 I did for X-Plane 12. This is I'll be honest, this is a much better flying aircraft. They've been doing it a lot longer. I don't know a whole lot about airfoil design and things.
When you are able to get taxi again, let me know and we'll start working a way to get you on your way.
The customization though is just it's really stellar. Like I did this whole livery in like 5 minutes, all within X-Plane. Because the plug-in, I don't want to call it a plug-in, but you can do your own livery, manipulate the instruments, remove them if you want. Alright, let's open this baby up and see what she can do.
And 2091 Chicago, departure radar contact line maintained 15,000, able say altitude passing.
5,000 passing, 2,900, United 1071.
And 2091, clear direct to Cedo.
Direct to Cedo, United 1071.
Alright, ground speed right now is 133.
Chicago Center's offline, where's the terminate drone, say change crew, have a good one.
We're in Boston, First Airway 777, thanks for the comms.
Southwest 247 up your song, the frequency I'm ready for you now, go ahead and ident.
148 ground speed.
Plus 247 radar contact, 25 miles east of the Chicago Heights, we had VORTAC. Expect the RNAV Yankee runway 22 left approaching the Midway. The Midway altimeter is 3019. The RNAV Yankee in the Midway 3019. The altimeter is plus 247.
How does the engine sound compared to me? Is it too overpowering, or is there a good balance of, my audio and the aircraft? Okay. Prop and then power.
Chicago approach, United 2078, and 5 descending. At 13,000 feet, United 2078.
At 2078 Chicago approach radar contact. You can expect the visual runway 27 left, the O'Hare altimeter 3018.
27 left, altimeter 3018, United 2078.
United 2091, you're leaving my airspace or services terminated, frequency change approved, have a good one.
We're near the convent, 171, thanks.
I'll turn it down a little bit there.
United 2078 at pilot's discretion, this is maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000 at pilot's discretion, United 2078.
Alright, that sounds better. Okay, good. Okay, outside air temperature right now, minus 12 degrees Celsius.
Southwest 247, clear direct sails.
Clear direct.
Our fuel gauges seem to be working properly. We are in the left tank. It is drawing from the left. How far away from Kenosha? "23 miles, roughly." I do have it set up. There is rudder trim on here that I do have set up, and I do have a small indicator up there. I don't use it often. Not all my aircraft have a rudder trim. And then our trim wheel handles our elevator trim. The virtual fly yoke, they come equipped. It says left and right trim, and then up and down trim. So both of these trim switches are pre-mapped to rudder trims if the aircraft is capable or is equipped with them. This one actually seems like it needs to have a little bit of left rudder to stay coordinated.
Southwest 247, cross sails at 3000, cleared Yarmouth, Yankee runway 22 left approach.
Cross sails at 3000, cleared Arnav Yankee, 22 left approach, Southwest 247.
2078, descend to maintain 4000.
Zulu wind 180 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions view at 24,500. Temperature -6. Dew point -27. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runway 15. Departing runway 15. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Kenzo Ha, information, Charlie. 2155 Zulu wind 180 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions view at 24,500. Temperature -6. Dew point -27. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runway 15. Departing runway 15. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
I got Kenosha's weather.
Kenzo Ha, information, Charlie. 2150.
Chicago departure, November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 8033 Foxtrot, go ahead.
Yes sir, we would like to go ahead and make a stop at Kenosha, so could you please go ahead and cancel our flight following?
33 Foxtrot, radar services terminate, frequency change approved, have good no traffic observed between you and Kenosha.
Frequency change to approve, and last clock VFR. Thank you for your service, November 8033 Foxtrot.
See ya.
See you later. How far am I from Kenosha? Probably about 10 miles. Find out real quick. Yep, 10.3. Wow. Yeah, I am a bit high. We'll get down there. Kenosha traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is 10 miles southeast. Going to be overflying the field to set up for a downwind runway 15, full stop, Kenosha. cloud there. Pattern altitude at Kenosha is 1,800 feet. Airport is in sight. If you do have X-Plane 12, then you've already got this airport. I got it done in time for the that initial release. However, if you are in 11 and you do wish to update your Kenosha Regional, it is available on the Scenery Gateway. Alright, we're going to cross over midfield to grab a left downwind for runway 15. Their winds were 180. Alright, we're at pattern altitude. So they 25 right was extended at Kenosha recently. That's what prompted me to go ahead and redo it before X-Plane 12 came out, because couldn't do it with 11 because it didn't have that new CIFP data, that coded instrument flight procedure. That needed to be updated before it would be accepted. So, Kenosha traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot just crossed over midfield, and we're going to join the left downwind, runway 15, full stop, Kenosha. It does not have any personal significance to me, TreeMid, other than there were a couple people that put the request in on the Scenery Gateway, and nobody picked it up, so I went ahead and did it. I will say it is one of my better ones though. Turned out really nice. Kenosha traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is turning left, base 15, full stop, Kenosha. Right, full rich, props high. That looks better. Maybe flaps 10, probably. Okay, looks good there. Kenosha traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base final approach, full stop, Kenosha. $70 knots. I think we're good. Our flaps are only 10. Two red, two white, doing just right. Definitely is a bit tricky to come to a stop. Thank you, DreamNid. Oh. Get back onto the okay. We'll go ahead and take runway 7. Well, no. We'll go back to 15. Kenosha traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, crossing runway 07 left, Kenosha. Did you driver, hello? M. Stein, thank you. Did you driver, hope you're having a good evening as well. Okay, there's the FBO, well, one of them. It's the main terminal building. We'll go down here. There's ABP fuel trucks right here. really good in 12. The facades in X-Plane 12 really kind of shine and sparkle and... Well, where's it at? Yahoo. Definitely something different on skis. Don't hit the building, don't hit the building! Alright, well, now that we're in here, let's, alright. FSU, IPC, well, both are good at interfacing. I guess it just depends, like you said, depends on what sim you're using it. What am I looking for here? We're gonna go take a look through some of these facades. That's not it. That's not it. That one's not it. That one's not it. No way that one. I am looking for something. Forgot where I put it. While we are here, I do need to step out for just a second. I'm gonna put our makeshift parking brake on and hope that it holds. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see. There is an Easter egg here. This one I just can't recall where I put it. But let's go ahead and get out of here. Where we at? We'll take 7 right here. Kenosha traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is an Alpha 5 and going to be taxiing runway 7, Kenosha. Yep, definitely a whole different bird on skis. We'll take this intersection. Kenosha traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking a 7 left at Alpha 6 intersection departure, Kenosha. Clear. No traffic there. Come on. So our winds were 180-ish. We're gonna put a... Let's check our heading indicator to compass. Alright, put a bit of wind correction in for now. Flaps up. Alright, let's go neutral. And let's rotate. Positive rate. Let's just go grab this airway right here, or this Victor Airway 191. Fixed gear, yes, Digi driver. So to avoid high red line on the climb out Dream Nid, would you not have full power, or would you have your prop pulled back to bring the RPM down? Just out of curiosity. So we need that Badger VOR. I didn't write that one down there. 116.4. Fly me a heading of 328-ish. It's getting a bit late, so we're gonna bypass Milwaukee. Let's check our coverage. We still have Chicago approach. It's not gonna help us too much longer. Alright, let's get up to 4,500, which is our cruising altitude. So almost what you have to do is pull the prop out some to bring that RPM down. Whiskey Sierra 17 is Pioneer. Got about 82 miles to go. At 4,500 feet, indicating 120 ground speed, showing 120 ground speed, indicating 130, so we must be getting a bit of a headwind. Time to target, approximately 40 minutes. 40. Good call, Dream Mid. The aircraft's starting to get ahead of me, I think. Bring that. Yeah. Okay. So I'll have to work on my fuel flow gauge. It's not the best representation as far as the scale. So I'll use the EGT. Yeah, this is a very smooth flying airplane. So if you've had your doubts about or been contemplating the Thuranda 206, I've really been enjoying it. I do want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out this evening as we join the Virtual USA Flying Club at one of their events. We must be getting a headwind. Ground speed right now is showing 122 and we're indicating 140. That might have just increased our remaining flight time.
Zulu, wind 180 degrees at 5 knots, visibility more than 10 miles, sky conditions view at indefinite, broken at 14,000, temperature -6, dew point -27, altimeter 3021, arriving runways 19 right, 1319 left, departing.
It's actually showing coming out of the south. Ace of Spades 1086, welcome, hello, thank you. Welcome aboard, Felicity, happy to have you. We are currently en route to OshKosh. We're an EAA Winterfest fly-in with the Virtual USA Flying Club. We're about 11 miles southeast of the Badger VOR. And so once we cross the VOR, we need to fly 345. Will take us right to the OshKosh. Pioneer, I should say. Getting ready to overfly Waukesha County. Iowa Scotsman, hello. Still fixing sim stuff. Yes, that is the nature of the hobby. Sometimes it seems. Last night I had to play A&P for a few hours. Ace of Spades can see his house from here. Waukesha, okay. Waukesha County. Or maybe it's Waukesha. So it's Waukesha County, huh? Alright, good to know, good to know. So we are overflying Waukesha Airport just off here to our left. And so that Badger VOR is gonna be, looks like it's gonna be just north of that lake there. Not that we're gonna see it or anything. But we are 4 miles from it. And so, like I said, once we cross, we're going to need that heading of 345 outbound. if you are new here, or if it's your first time aboard, please feel free to go ahead and follow us so you can catch the next one. And as always, if you come back to see me, like I know many of you do, always grateful for that as well. I think we're just about crossing over it. Just gonna start flip-flopping here. And then we needed a 345. Yeah, so when you're no longer to or from, and it's just kind of dashed out, you're pretty much directly over your VOR. Well, Valkyrie, welcome. We're probably going to be one of the last ones into Pioneer Field this evening. Did you fly tonight, Rob? Did you fly the event? Sweet. If we're able to maintain this ground speed at 132 right now, we should be on the ground in maybe 25 minutes or so. I did add the snow, Rob. We've got. So I downloaded the live weather and kept all the winds and everything. Then I downloaded live weather, switched it over to manual, kept all the winds, and added the snowy conditions. So we should have relatively accurate pressures. Although you do have to reduce the temperature slightly to retain the snow, because if not, it'll melt on you. I found that out earlier. Got a couple clouds in front of us. We're going to try and kind of split the two of them. Last night we replaced our right side yoke with a new Yoko unit. Last night I also learned that there's a lot I need to learn to fly effectively on the right seat. I think I did okay. It's just a whole different perspective. Yes, it was just the whole scenario was very awkward, very different and weird for me. You know, I was grabbing the prop and I thought I was grabbing the throttle. You know, I couldn't exactly see some switches, so it was a different experience, that's for sure. And it's my brain playing the trick on me, you know, because this isn't changing. The viewpoint isn't changing. The viewpoint is centered. It's actually centered for you. You guys have the most ideal view because you're right here in the middle, and that's how I set it up. Yeah, so whether I'm sitting here or whether I'm sitting over on the right side, okay, the field of view is the same. It's just the angles, how you're seeing things are different. I'm so used to, you know, I've got that sight picture of that taxi line. Okay, it's right here. It's coming down this way. You know, but over there, if I try to put it in the same spot, we end up, you know, a ways from where we need to be. So definitely a whole different experience. Something I'll be trying again. And my girlfriend, bless her heart, she's being so patient. Alright, let's check for any ATC coverage. Okay, we're still Unicom. Okay, a little bit of situational awareness. Let's go ahead and switch our fuel over to the right tank. Okay, so our oil temperature gauge we're gonna have to take a look at. Doesn't seem to be registering any oil temperature. Where's the oil temperature gauge? Okay. Alright, so oil temperature data ref is working properly. I just need to figure out that gauge may not be using the particular data ref. It's gonna be a minute, but the next large body of water that we see, we're gonna use this as a landmark. So Fond du Lac is right there at the bottom end of the water. It's not too far from OshKosh and Pioneer. It's where a lot of people fly into to go to OshKosh or catch a ride from Fond du Lac. So once you see Lake Winnebago, we'll follow the coast of Lake Winnebago up. And that should take us right there. So I think what I'll do is since ADF is no more, let's see, I'll move my EGT gauge over here for this plane. There's our Lake Winnebago. Let's get the OshKosh VOR in here, shall we? 116.75. What runway do we want? Pioneer. It's gonna be probably 13 for winds.
Eyes on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
OshKosh information Alpha 2230 Zulu wind 220 degrees at 9 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Snow. Sky conditions scattered at 23,500. Temperature -6. Dew point -27. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runways 272331. Departing runways 27.
Alright, winds are 220 at 9er. 31 or 13. we got a horse here flying towards the lake. So if the winds are 220, we got a crosswind either way. It's going to be slightly favoring runway 13 though. So that'll be our plan. I see found a lockdown there. So we're not too far away now. And remember there was right traffic as well. So 3-1 is right traffic. 1-3 is left traffic. How do we want to do this? Cross over. It's not a very long runway. Yep, we're just gonna do it like that. We're gonna cross over midfield, and by midfield, I mean we're probably gonna cross over closer to the 3-1 end. That way it gives us a bit more time to make a downwind and get established on a downwind. I'm gonna go ahead and start a descent. Make sure there's going in, props going in, power's coming back. We might take 3-1 instead. Yeah, we're gonna do 3-1. It's a little bit better for wind. Pioneer traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is 10 miles southeast, going to be crossing over midfield to make a right downwind, runway 31, full stop, Pioneer. Field elevation is 826 feet. So I imagine pattern's going to be roughly 1800. Pioneer traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, 5 miles southeast. Going to be crossing over midfield. Join a route right downwind, runway 31, Pioneer. Got a couple people down there in the area. It's like 900 feet below. Not too far. Nobody departing down there, is there? No. Now let's see if I can find this rinky-dinky strip in the snow. Pattern's 1800, is that what we said? Yeah, 1800. Alright, so if it's 13 and 31, well, I'm almost kind of parallel with the runway. Alright, there's pattern altitude. There's OshKosh. It's clearly identifiable. I think I see it. Maybe. Is that it? It's around here somewhere. I think that's it right there. Okay. Yep, I see the runway. Pretty sure that's it right there. Pioneer traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is crossing over midfield to join the right downwind runway 31, full stop, Pioneer. Yep, that's it. That's the runway. Alright, how we doing here? Okay. Make it right downwind. It's almost going to be kind of 180. Pioneer traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, right downwind 31, Pioneer. Give me flaps 10. Pioneer traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, right base off final approach 31, full stop, Pioneer. Watch out for that tower. Okay, there it is. Flaps 2, we have a short runway. We need to do a short field landing. Come in with full flaps. Cut the power. Down to that runway. A little bit of power. Flaps up. Aerodynamic braking. Come on, come on, come on. Stop, stop, stop. Well, we didn't hit that pole. Stop, 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 stop. Like, where'd this person come from? I didn't even hear anybody. WestJet just a bit slippery. Our skis are working out decently, it seems. Pioneer traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is clear the runway, Pioneer. Alright, there we have it. Our inaugural flight in our new Station Air 206. Alright, what do we have here? Pre-landing, landing. Alright. Rob, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Always a pleasure. Flaps are up. Cow flaps are open. Okay, if that's open, where was cow flaps closed? Oh, cruise. I wonder if I'd have done any better if I had my cow flaps closed during cruise. I really don't know what to do. Alright, so I'm gonna have to research that. ATIS AWOS, let's see. Alright, so cow flaps are back open. Let's get all of our lights off. Let's reset trim for takeoff. Okay, great. I'll know this for the next time then. We might have made a bit better time. So we flew that whole route with our cow flaps open. I missed that in my cruise checklist. Okay, all of our stuff is off there. Transponder. Okay. Do you have to monitor the cylinder head temperature? Okay. So that's another gauge we'll have to probably go to this. We have exhaust gas temperature, but that's different than cylinder head temperature. So we'll have to throw that gauge in here somewhere. Right, we'll figure that out. Avionics are going off. G5's going off. Mixture to lean. Master off. Beacon off. Okay. Well, that was a longer flight than I expected it to be total, but that's alright. Still a good flight, fun flight. Okay. Let's head back to the FBO. Chit chat for a minute. And where did we fly from? Midway. Alright, okay, all of that's off, all of that's off, all of that's off. Oh, there we have it. Let's head back once I disconnect from VATSIM here. Alright, I'll see you back at the office.
Well, everyone, I want to thank you again for coming in today. I love that plane. We hadn't flown that plane. This was our inaugural flight. That plane that flew exceptionally well. And yeah, granted, I primarily fly a Cessna type aircraft, a high wing aircraft. There's variances across the different models, but I really enjoyed that model. So that was a Thuranda U206G compatible, U206 compatible with X-Plane 11 and 12. After a little bit of work, we did get it to fit our simulator hardware. Great flight tonight. Took off out of Midway. Got flight following up to Kenosha. We did a full stop at Kenosha. Took off out of Midway. And then departed out of Kenosha, went up to the Badger VOR, and then straight up to Pioneer Airfield for the EAA fly-in. Let's see. I would like to say thank you again for everyone that came in today. And as always, I appreciate your company. Flying is fun, but it's always more fun when it's more than one. And you all make that happen. So I will at this point recommend the 206. Seems like it's a very versatile aircraft. I was playing around with the options, and you can do everything kind of right there within X-Plane. You can add and remove wheel fairings. You can add and remove your skis. Swap out between Tundra tires and standard tires. You can change your paint scheme, your registration number. You can manipulate your instruments, and you can do all of that from right there within X-Plane. And all of the changes are done in real time. It's really kind of neat. I've never seen anything like it before. A little bit on the pricey end of the spectrum. Sometime I think I saw it on sale or Black Friday, but you never know when it's going to go on sale. That's it for this evening. Taking a break tomorrow. Got a lot of things to get done around the house. Yeah, I think that's it. Not sure what we're going to get into Monday, but we'll figure something out. So once again, thanks for coming in, everyone. Hope you all had a great time. And let me just take a look and see who we can send you over to for the rest of your evening. I will send you over to... Actually, I got a couple different options. I'm gonna send you over to Dr. 737, who is formerly Studio Canuck, who recently rebranded. He is in the PMDG 737-900 Echo Romeo. It's a big boy. Not sure where he's flying, but we'll send you over there for the rest of your evening. You all take care and stay safe. And we will see you for our next regularly unscheduled flight. Good night, everyone.